Hi, my name is Sri Panaganti, and I am working with Suyash Mishra. We are students at Purdue University, and we are working under the mentorship of Professor James Zog and Aaron Alt, in correspondence with Wen Du at Chengdu University in China and Dr. Sabin Zairovic on the Earthbite team in Australia. To begin, let's discuss what geological formations are and how our research group works with them. Geological formations are groups of rocks with similar characteristics. Many countries categorize their rock structures in their own ways. So what we do is use general regions and time periods as a marker instead of going strictly by country border, as borders constantly change over time. But in large, regions remain constant. On the left table, you can see the subdivisions of time that we reference when populating our database. Our goal was to populate multiple databases with information over specific periods of time to allow users, like geologists or even the general public, to search through the website for information on geological formations. Here we see an example of a popular rock formation, the Niagara Falls, and how it has developed over time. The type of data that we collect in order to populate our database for the website are the rock type, so type of specific stone like limestone and sandstone, environment, so topography like delta, desert, and deep ocean, the geological time period that is split into the many subdivisions we discussed earlier in the table above, and geospatial data, which stores the specific formation's name, age, and interval of existence. With this, we are able to create useful reconstructions of the past to eventually provide information to users and create visual displays for our website.
Now that we've taken some time to describe what geological formations are, as well as the type of data we collect, I'd like to now take some time to discuss how the website that we have created from which it can be easy to access geological formations across a variety of different regions and time periods. So here is a little user interface that we have that you can use to actually search for geological formations. And you can search for an individual formation name through this search bar, a region through this search bar. Currently we have India, China, and we have the Indian plate, China, and Thailand. And then you can also search for geological period here. And along with geological period, you have different stages that are a subdivision of them, as seen in this little chart over here. These are different stages within a geological time period. And you can also search for a numerical date or a numerical date range, if in case that's how you would like to work with. And once you actually enter all that information, you get a search result similar to this one, where you'll have a country's, where you have the region's name at the top, and then you'll have these different provinces as well as separated by geological time periods. And these things are color coded. So if you see a lighter shade, you know it happens earlier within that geological time period, and these are color coded according to the stage from over here. And if it is a darker shade, then you know it happens later in that geological time period. And each of these different buttons are clickable, kind of like a flight itinerary. You can click on it and get additional information, and the additional information you get from clicking here looks somewhat similar to this. It just has all the information from the database laid out in a nice and neat manner along with any necessary graphics. So given all of that information, we are still looking to expand our ability to provide geological formation information to the public. As seen in the database, we have geospatial data on each of these different formations. And what we're trying to do is actually put that into this software called G-Plates, where it can create past geological reconstructions where these different formations are displayed on a map and can move along with the plate tectonics, and they move in like a specific time interval that they exist in, and they appear at the beginning age where they appear, and they disappear at the ending age. Additionally, we're also trying to create a clickable map where you can actually click on a particular province when you have a country's display and get a display similar to one like this, where you'll have each of the formations here in a nice visual manner, and you can click on it and also get to the same page with more details. And we are currently doing this with the regions that we do have in Southeast Asia, but as we progress further, we'll be looking to expand and include European countries as well. So with that, I'd like to thank you for listening to this presentation.